You ever say no to something and then somehow feel like you committed a crime? Like the word leaves your mouth and immediately your brain goes, "Oh no, you ruined everything. They hate you now. You are selfish. You should have just said yes." And the weirdest part is, you might not even regret saying no. You may actually know you needed to say it. You were tired. You did not have time. You did not want to go. You did not have the energy. You finally protected yourself for once. But instead of feeling peaceful, you feel guilty. So now you're sitting there replaying it. Was my tone bad? Did I sound rude? Should I explain more? Should I send another message? Should I add a smiley face so they know I'm not evil? And this is where the psychology gets interesting. Because guilt after saying no is not always a sign that you did something wrong. Sometimes it is a sign that your nervous system is not used to choosing yourself. For some people, saying no is just a normal sentence. For you, it feels like a tiny emotional emergency. Because somewhere along the way, your brain may have learned that keeping people happy keeps you safe. If they aren't upset, you are safe. If they approve, you are safe. If they still like you, you are safe. So when you say no, even politely, your body reacts like you created danger. Not because the situation is actually dangerous, but because disappointment feels dangerous to you. Someone being quiet after you say no. Someone replying with just, okay. Someone sounding slightly different. Someone not using an emoji like usual. Your brain sees that and goes, emergency, fix it, make them okay again. And that's how people-pleasing starts. Not always because you're trying to be nice. Sometimes because you're trying to calm your own anxiety. You say yes because no feels too loud. You agree because tension feels unbearable. You over-explain because silence feels like punishment. You apologize for things that do not need an apology. And after a while, people start expecting the version of you that always bends. The helper, the fixer, the agreeable one, the one who doesn't complain, the one who makes it easy. And when you stop playing that role, your brain panics because it thinks connection is at risk. But here's the thing, a healthy relationship can survive your no. A healthy person may be disappointed, they may need a second, they may not love the answer, but they don't make your no feel like betrayal. And if every no feels like it could destroy the relationship, then maybe the relationship was only safe when you were convenient. That's hard to admit, but it matters. Because love that requires you to abandon yourself isn't really safety, it's approval. And approval can disappear the second you stop performing. So if saying no makes you feel guilty, it doesn't mean you're bad. It may mean you're learning to stop confusing peace with people being pleased. It may mean your body is still catching up to the idea that you're allowed to have limits. It may mean you're finally meeting the part of you that has been tired of saying yes. And maybe the goal isn't to say no with zero guilt right away. Maybe at first, the goal is just to say no and not immediately run back to rescue everyone from your boundary. Because sometimes guilt isn't a warning that you did something wrong. Sometimes guilt is the withdrawal symptom from a life where abandoning yourself was how you stayed loved. So maybe the real question isn't, why do I feel guilty for saying no? It's, who taught me that being good meant being endlessly available?